Top on with MMANewsLEAK here with Cole Miller. Cole, you're well known to MMA fighters, the Ultimate Fighter, different fights in the UFC. You were introduced maybe to some people that didn't know you after Donald Cowboy Cerrone called you out after his win on Thursday night. Did you know there was beef between you and Cowboy? And what are your feelings on what he had to say?
Yeah, you know, I fought Leonard Garcia, his teammate and good friend, in 2007, and you know, I beat him. So I guess he's kind of hated me ever since. But I kind of found out that he didn't really like me too much. It was in California. I guess it was in 2008, about around April or May or so. And he let me know that he didn't like me, and he had a lot of interest in fighting me. And ever since, every time we see each other, we yap it out and we talk some trash to each other. Yeah, he did an interview saying that he wanted me to be his first fight at lightweight in UFC, like prior to the fight, and I knew that if he won, he was going to call me out. So hopefully, I sent him a Twitter the other day. You can check that out at colemillerkills. Let him know how I felt, and I plan on yanking his arm off and throwing it in my trophy case.
So this is an official return of callback to Cowboy.
Yeah, I'm down. He knows I'm down. Let's do it. I don't need a cage. We can do it right here in the middle of this convention center for all I care.
I think Dana might have a problem with that, but I would pay to watch it.
Yeah, have a seat right over there.
Very, very good. You're fighting Matt Wiman coming up on January 22nd. How you feeling? What do you expect in the Matt Wiman fight?
He's a way better fighter than Cowboy ever thought about being, first off. So if I fight Cowboy, I'll be a step down. Matt Wiman's awesome, real solid jiu-jitsu, technically speaking. He's bigger than me as a lightweight, got some decent little wrestling on him, throws hard, has an aggressive style where he constantly moves forward, shows up in shape. He's a complete fighter. Very,
very good. Assuming you do beat Cowboy Cerrone, obviously you have to have that fight, but then would you consider stepping down to 45 and taking on his good buddy Leonard Garcia in a rematch?
I don't got any interest in a rematch. I'm not completely shut down to fighting anybody for a second time, but that's just dropping down to 45 is definitely something I've been thinking about doing. But I don't really have a reason to go back and fight Leonard.
Would the added motivation help in the decision to drop to 45, be able to fight Leonard again?
I mean, I guess I take on all comers. So I guess if Leonard wanted to call me out, then I guess I would fight him again. But I don't have any real interest in fighting him again.
Yeah.
Aside from, sorry about that. Aside from Cowboy, who else, even at 145, would you be interested in looking at?
Anybody and everybody. I think that if I dropped at 145, I would probably drop right into a contenders type status.
Mm-hmm.
So right now it's hard to say. I would want to wait till until I made that drop to 45 before I called somebody out. I want to be fighting the guys that are coming off big wins, obviously. So I just have to wait and see, because I don't know how long that'll be before I drop to 45. But it's just definitely something I've been tossing around in my head.
Cool. I have a feeling that the Cowboy Cerrone Cole Miller fight will happen, and when it does, I imagine there'll be a war of words between you guys. How do fans follow you to get updates on what's being said between you and Cowboy?
Yeah, like I said, you can check me on my Twitter at colemillerkills. I got Facebook, website colemiller.com. If you want to play me in Xbox 360, colemillerkills is my gamer tag. Hit me up on that, and yeah, just tune in. But yeah, if I end up fighting until the fight for the whole camp.
There you have it. Cole Miller with ATT. Thanks, Cole.
All right, yeah, thanks a lot.
Okay.
All right.